MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami. It's the home opener of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham.
Louis. Center fielder number 28, Tommy Pham.
And the first pitch is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight in South Florida. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
And that misses, ball four. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches. From the belt, the pitch. Dexter Fowler is at the plate as he watches ball one. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Jed Jerko now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Jerko.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Matt Carpenter, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. And he lays off for ball one.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The runner scores from second. Fowler is on his way home, and he will score as well. As they're on the board here in the first, it's now 2-0.
Batting fifth.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's looking to keep this first inning rally rolling. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Ichiro moves over. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Marlins, the shortstop, D. Gordon.
just got a piece up the line. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Center fielder, Starling Marte.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. The Scotties on the move, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. No one aboard for him.
Marcell Ozuna.
Wainwright's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, it takes a nasty hop and he's unable to haul it in. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting fourth,
Giancarlo Stanton now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. That's a swinging curveball that's down. And a superstar player like him not catching up to it, you got to pump your chest right there and feel good about your pitch.
2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot at.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Fowler looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Now batting, Derek Dietrich. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. High in the air out to center field. Pham has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Aledmus Diaz. He'll start off the inning now against Edinson Volquez.
Aledmus Diaz.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast. Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Digging in, Guy Murphy. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. To Gordon for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate, Yadier Molina, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. At the plate, Justin Bohr. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
First baseman, Justin Bohr.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
In now, JT Realmuto. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Lowry. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Striding in, Ichiro Suzuki. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is flared out towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Ready for another chance. D. Gordon, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
3-0 now. He's set, and the 3-0 offering. Hit on the ground to short. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. In there, and it's 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes on 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Underneath it is Ichiro. One away. Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And that misses, ball one. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. And he misses, 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And he'll pull into second with one away. Striding in once again, Jed Jerko.
Second baseman, Jed Jerko.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. For Fowler, he's at second with his first two-bagger of the year. Sinker stays outside and is behind now, 2-0. Looked like that swing was in slow motion, 2-1.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting.
And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Piscotty. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line to the right side. Ichiro is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Starling Marte.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Now batting.
At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He singled his last time up. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. 0-1, here it comes. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Hard hit ball to short. Lowry's got it. One there. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Hits this one hard the other way. Dietrich is up with it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Digging in now, Aledmus Diaz. He drew a walk his first time up. Ball one. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Stepping up to the plate.
The batter, number 10. Designated hitter, Guy Murphy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Diaz rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner from second is in to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Catcher, Yadier
digging
Molina.
in, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch.
Ouch, that one hit him. Ready for another shot now. Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch on its way. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And he is in there. Digging in once again. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Here's the first pitch to him. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte on the move. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. So coming to the plate, Derek Dietrich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Derek Dietrich.
Sent on the ground out to second. There is Jerko, and he's retired here, 1 away. So digging in now.
First baseman, Justin Bour.
Into the windup and the pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pham has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pham moves over, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Matt Carpenter. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Standing in, Jed Lowry. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Hit back toward the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
JT Realmuto.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Lowry to play this one at short. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Here's Ichiro now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Jerko will take this one, and that's out number 2. Now in the box, D. Gordon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This one's flared out toward left. Fowler is there, and that retires the side. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Barack
Diaz.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ichiro going back at the track. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Designated hitter, Guy.
Into the windup and the pitch. Guy Murphy stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. In the air out toward right field. Ichiro over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Starling Marte. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Starling Marte.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pham is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Running hard, he's digging for second, and he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Giancarlo Stanton now comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Derek Dietrich. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Wainwright comes set. Here it is on 0-1. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. To short, hit hard. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Pham. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Tommy Pham.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And there to handle it is Ichiro. 1 away.
25, Dexter Fowler.
Into the windup and the pitch. Dexter Fowler comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Jed Jerko now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So instead of leading off the following inning, Matt Carpenter bats next with 2 away. Striding in once again, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter. Your attention,
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 54. Wade.
Jose Martinez will look for some 2 magic here. He'll pinch
Jose Martinez.
But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire. Digging in once again, Justin Bour. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Justin Bour.
And he lays off there 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fowler has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Number 3, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit out towards second. Jerko fields it cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Line towards center field. Pham is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Piscotty.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Realmuto recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Piscotty is retired, and there's 1 away.
Shortstop.
Here's Jed Lowry now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 1 for 2 with a double on his line.
Aledmus Diaz.
Number 11 will be summoned off the bench here. He'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone.
Pitching for the
new pitcher set to take over.
Number 25, Junichi Tazawa.
Lays off 1-0. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Line drive to center field. Marte is there, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number
digging
10,
in the switch hitter, Guy Murphy. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there, base hit. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. Marte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Here's Ichiro now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Ichiro Suzuki.
Swing and a looper to left. Coming on is Fowler. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's D. Gordon now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Coming on is Fowler. He can't get there as it falls in. Ready once again, Starling Marte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And there he goes toward second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And another foul ball. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Another 0-2 now from Wainwright. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Molina has it, and he makes the throw to first. Marte is retired. 2 down now. Here's Marcelo Zuna. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pham is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Tommy Pham. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Number 28, Tommy Pham.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 25.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jed Jerko stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it.
And we'll have to leave it there. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Trevor Rosenthal is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for St. Louis.
Cardinals get the bullpen start.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Grounded down the third baseline. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
For the Marlins.
Stepping up now, Derek Dietrich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's popped up out towards short right field. Jerko is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Now batting.
Digging in, Justin Bohr. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that misses for ball 1. pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Pham. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it's awfully comforting to have a guy like this you can call on to shut the door for you. He went out there and put the hammer down, and sometimes that's easier said than done.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Adam Wainwright. His record is now 1-0. Credit the save to Trevor Rosenthal, his second. The loss goes to Edinson Volquez. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.